Greetings to everybody. I hope you're still doing good. Now, remember the last time I posted that night explaining to you what was going on. Um, yeah. Um, from that time until now, a lot of shit had happened. A lot of shit happened, and it happened for the greatest. To be honest, I like it. Happened, but some are still in action. Some have devoted out. Some are still continuing. You see, and again, I have left it up. Um, I think 2 days ago. Yeah, I left it up again. Um, it was an easy way, Uh, during that the last video I posted, after those days, they sent in um entities. These entities, they are very very low vibration. The idea of them is to always bring me in a very low vibration, so that I won't be able to rise up my vibration and be able to uh, pass up to other realms. That was the idea. And for a time, they had me a bit because I almost felt like, look, yeah, I'm losing myself now. You see, and I almost had doubt. I couldn't see any sign from my spirit and from my light angles. It was just quiet. It was just me alone. Then I remembered again. This I had to alchemize. This was a test for me. Would I give up? Am I right? Am I ready? Am I strong enough for the next round? And oh, it was terrible, guys. So terrible that my third eye, um, they, I don't want to say they destroyed it, but they affected very well. It was affected badly. I would say the death angel, the the dark ones, the very very dark one. At a specific night, they were at my door. The temperature changed. It was darkness. There was light. I had lit on, but it was so dark. I literally saw shadows around the walls. Look, it was supposed to break me, but I remembered they fear me. I remember that they fear me and they want to project fear to me so that I'm the one who's in fear. Then I call out my name. I am flame. I am a spirit being. I order in darkness. I command in darkness. In the light, I also command. And they didn't go away. They didn't look scared or anything. They continued entertaining me, Um, but I'm happy they came around because yeah, I was getting bored. But they came and did some funny things. At least I got some entertainment. um, eventually, uh, for some time, I began working on myself. I began telling myself where I am. Bring up my vibe and all that stuff. Then boom, all of a sudden, the night actually happened. I don't know whether I had this ability to portal or to do what, something like that to see. And I didn't know that I can also portal back myself to lower realms. And that's the strange part of this gift I have because I now remember that, look, I was here once. I was here once, and I think that is triggered by the reptilian brain, you see, because when I'm in that state, most of the time I see reptilians, you see, and where I'm from in Maclear, South Africa, in Eastern Cape, South Africa. Here in this town, they're full of these reptilians, elites, and all those stuff. they're using people. You see, masons, all the stuff. You see, it's a lot of them, yeah, and you will never know who's who that you see. But luckily, the realm I was before, I ported myself back to the realms. Um, I had the visuality of I could see if I had seen someone look on the face, there will appear a certain color on the face for a specific moment, then the color will disappear. Then I will see the original color of them. So each color it represented something. You see, so yeah, if there was never a color, then I knew you weren't possessed, or you were just a vessel that needed to be awakened. You see, then certain colors, um something like that. But I don't want to be like, no, specifically say that this color represents this color represents this. No, because of I'm not yet sure what they mean. But there's one color specifically that I'm sure because of that color. You know, those were the people that were against me here, here on the physical earth. You see, those are the ones. You see, those that kept me trapped. Those kept sending these entities, these different covenant groups, if we say call it. So yeah, so but the strange thing is that I don't know whether I'm not able to port myself up to other realms, or I haven't figured a way out, or I haven't vibrated at that frequency for me to put myself upwards, something like that, to see. But uh yeah, I tried doing that, but it didn't work. So I had to raise up my vibration. You know, it's strange because like when I come back to that realm of where I see a lot of reptilians, you see, I don't know whether it's my brain or it's my alignment. Like whether when I feel scared, when there's fear around me, I think that realm, that's why I resent most of the time. You see, and it taught me that you shouldn't be fearful. Don't be fear. Don't have fear. There's nothing to fear. It's just an illusion. And yeah, I had to find that the very hard way. But yeah, but I managed to bring myself back up again. Yes, you asked me, say, which realm are you in now? Which dimension is it? What are you talking about? Where are you? Number two, number three, number four, number five, number six? I don't know. I don't know. But now I'm in a realm where my truth finds me. I'm in a vibration. I'm in a vibration where my truth finds me. If you know what I mean. Everything that had been done to me comes to alignment. I come to alignment to it now. You see, I had to go past those stages, come back, pull past those stages, like learn everything, like everything, so that when the truth comes in, it doesn't break me. And yeah, specifically as it was said, remember, don't judge anyone. The one's gonna bring you your truth. It's just gonna be someone shady, well, not shady, like someone, a random person that you wouldn't expect. I hate to say it like this, but I have to be honest. No, honesty is a very good thing. For a very long time, I had my mind thought this guy was a bit of mentally disturbed. He washed his car, car wash, and he has this thing of him speaking alone, using different voices and all those stuff. You see, and this guy, he came along, and he he just started spitting out, speaking. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Because these guys they are projecting this what do you call it, these weapon energy drones, but I took it down. Oh, some spiritual powers. I like it. Just look at it. You just look at it, and it just. Oh God, what am I? What am I? I'm bringing one of them right down now. Now, I'm using my hand. I'll also got this power of energy manipulation. Look, there it goes. I'm just waiting for a second, and there we go. Boom. Excellent. It's funny. No, I wasn't gonna show you on the video, but you won't see nothing. So see your stress. And the sign, I'm pointing exactly at the sun right now. The drone was right there. on the side, so there's nothing you could see actually. So um, it will be used for me to show you. So where was I? So I don't know where was I, but no, the war is not yet. The war is not yet, and there's still the war. But um, now I'm close to everything. So this guy, yeah, he came up with the truth, and he just rambled up, started rambling, and it took me a while to understand what he was saying because of I wasn't sure what he was saying, and yeah, and the funny thing is that yeah, I've been watching you, and like, hmm, when is he gonna remember himself? That's what I just said during the talk. Said, watching you, when is he gonna remember himself? When I started talking to him, maybe we spoke about 10 minutes to 15 minutes, something like that. You see, a lot I had learned, a lot that I didn't know that I learned. And that's what means the truth and some some stuff also. A lot I learned, but he he uh, he gave me a lot of information, and he's just an incredible being. He, he's one guy that doesn't live by any of the matrix rules. One example of someone who doesn't live by the matrix rules, that's the person. Doesn't obey any of them. He is a very loving soul, very loving soul, very loving soul. Yeah. Then around early today in the morning, around 4 to 5, I reckon 3, 4 to 5, around those times. I was clearing my room. These energies were there, some entities that were left behind. Because I knew that I'm gonna step up now, and they're gonna bring up something new. So I had to make sure I moved the old in with the new. And yeah, there were a lot of them. Some I didn't even know they were there. So uh, you have to use your hands, your body, stretch your muscle, all those stuff. So yeah, it does take a lot of some energy to do it. You see, and some of them you just have to use your mind. You just look at them and they literally vanish, and some you have to use energy because once you start destroying them, they have to let out what they took from you. The memories, all those stuff. And there was one that was under the bed, man. Oh, yeah, it was terrible, and I think I still need to go back to a certain part of me that I thought I had dealt with them and had made peace with them, and I still had to go back then, um, trying to, make sure I understand every situation and accept it and like forgive myself for that thing I didn't notice. You see, um, yeah, there was a lot that I had left behind that I thought I had ideas of, but it was terrifying, very very terrifying, and you know you know getting memories of you from the moment you were a kid, what happened for me, where you were taken, how you were taken to where you were taken, all those stuff, what you had seen, all those stuff, where you seen, who had you fooled, who had did those what do you call those what magic, beauty magic, or I don't know the proper word, but what they do for you in the face, so you see yourself like that, all of that, it had led to me like I was shown every of that, you see. And I'd watched this entity or demon, I don't know what to call it, and when it gave me back those memories, it sometimes hesitate to give me this one, you see. And what it will do, it will point up something and like, I'm gonna put this on the wall, I want you to watch it on the wall, you see. I don't want you to put it in your brain as it is, it's gonna hurt you, I want you to like to look at it, or something like that, you see. It played along, maybe the time we'd spend